Train full of children speeding on the tracks, an unmanned wagon coming at them head-on. The children in the car are still playing around. Unaware that the danger is imminent, the driver has already sensed that something is wrong. But look at the two cars are about to intersect just at this time. Good thing the train in time to change the track and the wagon passes by. The children in the car are still watching curiously. The opposite train is loaded with hazardous materials, while the cab is empty. At this time, the driver is getting out of the car to catch up with the runaway train. Yes, he slipped out of the car a few minutes ago. When the car and the truck speed to reach the same, the co-driver reaches out and grabs the train's railing, trying to board the train, but still a little short of the distance. The car continued to accelerate and he finally grabbed the railing. Suddenly, the two cars then separated. They had to find another way. Time was running out. Another truck loaded with goods was also traveling on this railroad. The distance between it and the runaway train was only 10 kilometers. If nothing was done, the two cars would collide head-on. The railroad authority began to intervene. They wanted to stop this beast of steel before it caused any more damage. At this point, the driverless train was still accelerating, having reached 120 kilometers per hour. And as the train approached the next junction, a blue locomotive merged ahead of schedule from the siding, piloted by a 300-year veteran driver who was to hold the runaway train in front of it, while officials dispatched an able-bodied police officer aboard a helicopter to try to access the train from the air. Just then, the blue locomotive starts to slow down and close the distance with the train behind it. The old driver keeps his eyes on the speedometer. He has to try to keep the same speed with the train behind him. The two cars meet, and after the impact, the locomotive starts to brake. But the train full of goods is tens of thousands of tons. The locomotive doesn't have enough brakes to force it to a stop, and with every impact, the locomotive swings from side to side and is in danger of being derailed at any moment.